9,000 have been ordered. 52,000 have been ordered for the day. This is the Bernini mat, 2 feet by 3 feet, and it's going to stop dirt at the door, 11 pounds of dirt at the door. This is extraordinary. Now, we started the day last night at midnight Eastern time with 9 different patterns. There are now 6. And I need to remind you that for the day now, we've taken on orders for over 52,000, and in this show, I believe over 9,000, yes. Now, this is the plaid check. We're gonna come over here and show you live. Plaid check, and feels good to stand on. Cushy. And going to cut down on fatigue. So this is plaid check. We also have abstract floral for you. Very popular. Also popular is blue iCat. This is blue iCat. Then I have lemons for you. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade, or just enjoy the lemon tree. And then taupe iCat, very popular, but now getting very limited is blue leaf. Started the day with about 6,000. I have fewer than 400 left. Now, the man that made all this possible is John Yiser. He is joining us live in studio. Good to have you back, sir.
Thank you very much.
Nice to see you.
Thank you, too.
And this is a remarkably popular product because we're all looking to stop dirt at the door, and you've got some great demonstrations on how your mat is different.
Perfect, thank you. We wanted to make sure that we keep the dirt outside of your house and not inside of your house, and we're doing that with Aqua-Terra technology. And if you take a look, what does that mean is it's like a honeycomb material right on top of here. This honeycomb right here is what keeps the dirt out, but it's also what makes it anti-fatigue. It gives it the ability to compress and squish. So when you stand on it, it's like standing on a cloud. But the most important thing is that we want to make sure that when people are walking into your house, whether it be grandkids, friends, neighbors, and they come in and they want to come say hi, that they're not walking in with shoes like this. And if they are, we're going to keep the dirt out. Watch what happens when I rub it on the mat, which is what they're going to do when they come into your house. The shoe is going to go clean. The dirt won't go into your house. But the best part is that the dirt that's in the mat is actually at the bottom of the top layer. What does that mean? I'm going to do the white glove or white towel test. When I rub the towel over the top, the towel stays clean. That means the dirt won't go back into your house that just came off their shoe.
Now, this holds 11 pounds of dirt. How much is 11 pounds? That container is 11 pounds of dirt. This is going to be what you need, and if you are looking to buy one for the outside and one for the inside, perfect. If you've got a double door, get 2 mats, because one today's special value gives you 1 mat. This is going to be important. If you've got if you need multiples, order multiples.
Now, what happens? What we just showed is the dirt comes off the top, comes off the shoe and goes into the mat. Now, this mat looks clean. That's what we want it to look like. But watch what happens. Look at the amount of dirt that's actually being stored in the mat. Wow. That is what we're going to keep out of your house. Now, it holds up to 11 pounds, but this is just showing, take a look, this dirt right here would be damaging to your floor. I mean, it's a lot of dirt we just pulled out. You can see by the layer of it right here. So this dirt right now, we're going to keep it from going back into your house. Now, what's happening is that it's actually just dropping down to the bottom surface. So as I pour the dirt in here, you're going to see what's going to happen is that watch as it just disappears down into here. It's not magic. Basically what it is it's just falling from the top layer.
It looks like magic.
It's falling from the top layer down into the bottom layer. Now what that means is that when we go back to the white glove or the white towel test here, you're going to see that when I wipe the towel over the top of the mat, the towel stays white. The reason is the dirt just dropped down below the surface of the mat, and the reason is that we want the dirt to stay down below your feet and away from going back into your house, so it stores it in the mat and does not go into the house.
And that's why these mats have been so popular today. It is the first official day of summer. Tomorrow will be the first full day of summer. Many of you are looking to stop dirt at the door, and these mats are going to do that. It's plenty big, but it's also plenty heavy, and you've got some demonstrations for that.
Correct, because our customer said we want to make sure that when the wind comes, we don't want it to blow away. A lot of the other mats will blow away when it's windy out. Now, right now we have some other mats you might buy at the store, and we have a leaf blower just to simulate a windy day.
Right.
So when I turn the leaf blower on, watch what happens. The other mats will literally end up at the neighbor's house, or at least not in your front door. Now when we go to the Bernini mat, it stays where it's supposed to be, but the other ones will blow away. So again, we're going to let the mat stay right where it's supposed to be and not go away.
And that's what makes it so popular. For the day now, we've taken orders for over 52,500. In this show alone, 9,500. Now, you've got a Brand X mat and one of your mats.
Correct. Now, other doormats will take dirt off your shoes. The problem is that what happens is the dirt stays on top. So as you can see right here, as I'm pouring this sand and dirt in here right now, it sits on the top. Now watch as I do the same thing on the Bernini mat. The dirt disappears because it's falling down to the bottom layer. I'll go back over to the regular mat. It's a pile there. Here it disappears and there's no dirt on top.
But there's plenty of dirt on top of here.
Plenty of dirt on top of there. And you know what's going to happen is that dirt right now will actually go back into the house after someone just used their doormat.
Because what's going to happen is I'm going to step on it. And then I'm going to walk into the house and I'm going to track it inside. Because I don't see the dirt, I don't understand the dirt is on my bottom of my shoe. When I walk across the Bernini mat, all the dirt that's on the bottom of my shoes falls down into the mat.
Correct.
So that way I'm not tracking it into the house. And if I want to stay on the mat, well, it's cushy.
It's nice and comfy, isn't it?
Oh, it feels great.
Anti-fatigue. What that means is that if you put it in front of your kitchen sink, wherever you have it, it's actually comfortable and like a little bit of a cloud feeling.
This is very popular. We are very busy. Everybody is looking to pick up the mat. And let me encourage you to understand that our price will expire at $11.59. It's now $11.15.
Oh, wow.
So you have 44 minutes left at this price. Don't miss out on this opportunity because many people are looking at this and saying, should I order multiples? Yes, because there is no limitation. And you may use or order as many as you like, maybe for a double door, maybe for a slider, maybe for the front and the back door. Don't forget the door that leads from the garage into the house because that's where we spend most of our time. That's where I come into my house and go out of my house every single day, multiple times a day. So this is what is going to be the game changer for you. Now, I have this in plaid check. This is the plaid check color. I also have it in the floral abstract.
Correct.
This is called blue iCat. This is called lemon. Taupe iCat right here. But finally, if you want blue leaf, we started with 6,000. I have fewer than 200. A moment ago, that was 400.
That's going quick.
Yeah, 10,000 now ordered in
wow.
this show. For the day, 53,000 of your mats are out the door. That means 53,000 homes are going to be better protected.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Now, one of the things our customer said is that they wanted to make sure when the mat came in that it didn't have a rubber fragrance to it. It is gone. It's a new material that we have that's brand new this year only at QVC. No more rubber fragrance.
The smell of it.
There's no smell.
There's no rubber smell.
Correct. Yep. And that was our goal.
And I don't really smell a smell at all.
That was our goal. We want to make sure when you open it up, it's ready to go in your house or outside of the house. The other thing is the customer said we want to make sure it lays flat quickly. The new mat, when you get it, will lay flat quickly. Now, if you have a corner that's tilted up, not a problem, just bend it back down. It has memory in the mat so that it will actually go straight down and lay flat really quick when you get it out of the box.
And then step on the mat because it's cushy. This feels great. Think about this in front of a kitchen sink where you're doing dishes for what seems like hours. And then maybe put it in front of the fridge, maybe put it in the entryway. I'm a big fan of putting patterned mats in front of my kitchen for season, right?
I agree.
So this is going to be a great way for you to add that little pop of color. Now we've got mats outside and inside the house. I would love for you to narrate.
Perfect. So the goal is that they work great outside, but they also work great inside. Now the benefit is we made it low profile so that a swinging door will not be a problem. It'll go right over the top, so it makes an indoor and an outdoor mat. And when you're bringing it indoors, there's so many places you can use it. We have it in front of these doors. We have a little kitty litter box over here. We had someone call in earlier that said she loved it for a kitty litter box. I know my mother-in-law does as well. And over here, my dog Gunner. Now we have a
food or a pet bowl situation. And if you've got a mess around your pet bowl, you must have dogs. This is going to solve the problem around your pets. And many of you are pet lovers, dog and kitty cat lovers. And you're also dog and kitty cat owners.
Right.
This is the kind of mat that's going to make the difference.
And one of the things that happens is some of those other mats, the pets don't like walking on them because they're prickly, especially the dirt scraping ones.
And a pet will not tell any stories. A pet will avoid.
They'll just avoid it.
What hurts, right? They won't walk across it because it hurts.
That's right.
They're not silly animals, they understand. So this is something that's going to be comfortable for their little feet.
And for your feet.
Yeah,
exactly. That was the goal, is to make it. Now, what's happening in the mat is it's comfortable. The pets love it. My dog Gunner sleeps on it. So it has a lot of purposes you can use it for. But the best part is that when you look at this mat looks clean. That's what we want it to do. But wait till you see how much dirt is actually being stored in it, not going into your house. Watch when I rotate this. Look at all the dirt. That's as easy it is to clean, by the way. But all of that dirt just came out. Now we just saved this floor. If you had had this coming into your house, this dirt right here would have wrecked your carpet and wrecked your wood floor, because that's really damaging to be able to get that into your house like that.
11 pounds of dirt you're stopping at the door. This is the game changer you're after. We also have a little animation that better helps you understand what's going on.
So basically the goal was to make something functional but beautiful, which is what we tried to do with the different patterns. Now, right here, this is the Terra Mesh technology. The dirt from the shoe is going to get scraped. But what's happening now is it's not just being scraped onto the mat, it's scraped and falling below the surface of the mat. So the shoe goes clean and the mat is clean. The reason why is that we don't want to bring any of the dirt that someone just scraped onto the mat back into the house, so we leave it at the door. Now, anti-fatigue, it is squishy. I have it at my workbench like this. But the goal was to make it fun and have it in all different locations. And even the kitties like it, so it's great for kitty litter box. Indoors or outdoors, in all locations, it's great. And at the kitchen counters, this is great because it's so comfortable to stand on.
And I love she's standing on it barefooted.
Yes.
Because this is something that feels good on the feet. It also feels good when you are standing on it in your regular shoes, because it's cushy and cuts down on fatigue. Now let me update you. This is plaid check. We also have abstract floral.
Correct.
This is called blue eye-cat. This is called lemon. This is called taupe eye-cat. And this one's called sold out.
Oh, wow.
The blue leaf is gone. So we're getting dangerously close to the end of the hour. We have 39 minutes left in the show. Many of you are looking at this now. We started last night with 9 different colors or patterns, right? There are now only 5. I'll go ahead and move this one over a little bit. And it's important to know, if it matters to you what the pattern is, get what you need. Get as many as you need. Get this price before the price goes up, because at $11.59, when Jane Tracy comes up with the new value of the day, this price goes higher.
Right.
That's why you want to get this now. This is taupe eye-cat, very popular. Blue eye-cat.
My daughter's favorite.
Is that right? This is lemon. Love the lemon. Then we have plaid check and abstract floral. That's all she wrote in what's left. 10,500 in this show, 53,500 for the day.
Thank you very much.
Many people are looking at this and they're saying, well, what if the dirt is wet?
So someone might come over to your house, maybe raining out, or they step into water. Now what happens is that when they step into water, we just have a little bit of water right here. You can see the shoe just got wet. And then they happen to walk around the planter or around your yard and they collect a little bit of dirt on their shoe, and the shoe looks like this. And then they walk in. They don't mean to walk in. They don't realize the dirt's on the shoe. But what happens is that they're going to come into your new Bernini doormat, and when they wipe their foot on this doormat, the shoe is going to go clean. But the best part is that now the dirt that just came off the shoe has fallen below the surface of the mat. We're going to do the white glove test. So as we take the white towel over here, you can see the towel is white because the dirt fell below the surface of the mat, keeping it away from going back into your house.
And that was wet dirt. So when the dirt dries, it can be shaken out of the mat and no problem, no concerns. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Everyone is looking at their mats and they're thinking, I don't even remember who was in the White House when I bought my mat the last time. I just bought a mat because I needed a mat for the front doorstep. But you bought a mat because it was either on sale or it was pretty or the color match, right? So why not buy a mat that is pretty and the color matches, but it's also a superior type mat?
Exactly. And again, we're going to use Aqua-Terra technology. So again, when you get dirt on your shoes, all that's going to happen is we're going to take that dirt. We're not going to let it come into your house. When they wipe it on here, what's going to happen is the dirt is going to come off the shoe, go into the mat. But the best part is that as that dirt falls down into the mat, what happens is that you see that it doesn't show up onto the white towel. That means that it's actually keeping your floors clean. So much so that it holds up to 11 pounds of dirt. This is the kind of thing you want to stop at the door before it can have a chance to make its way into your home. And where does that dirt hide? It's underneath the bottom layer of this. So 11 pounds of dirt will be held. Now this is what we're going to keep out of your house. Watch as I rotate this. This easy to clean. Look as all the dirt comes out of that. That's all the dirt that we're going to keep out of your house, and it's a lot of dirt. Again, this is, it doesn't, I mean, it's like literally a pile of dirt right here that we're going to be able to keep out of your house. We don't want to bring that back into your house. We want to leave it outside and in the mat. That's what we're going to keep out. Now, how we're doing that is very simple. All we're doing is we have 2 layers. The top layer is what is actually going to scrape your foot. The bottom layer is what's going to store it. As you see, it's like a little mini vacuum. It's kind of like sucking the dirt down into the mat. But what's happening is it's just falling down to the lower layer. Now, then when we take and we